Hello, good evening, and welcome once again to Powerwash Simulator. Joining me this evening is Dan, or Donovan, as he likes to be called. So, welcome
Hello.
No Jeff tonight. He's busy with other things, so we should return to this to get some of this done, and we'll because we can only do 2-player in these normal campaign levels, which it's a bit strange because you can return to them and do them in up to 6 players. So it's obviously a choice that they've made to say you can only have 2. But yeah, welcome. I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. In case you didn't notice where you were, and this is Powerwash Simulator. We had just been doing a little bit of this. I started it with Jeff a little while ago, last time we played this, and I did a little bit on my own when I was doing something. I can't remember what I was doing now, but I did a little bit of that floor before. But there's loads to do. This is looks like quite a simple level, but it's quite big.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much in the way of fiddly bits, but it is a very large space to try and...
Yeah. So Mark Shellard was first in. He's been having a burger apparently, but he's got nothing left to share. It's not good. You can't tell us that you've had a nice burger and then tell us that it's gone. I don't know, burger might be my favourite food group.
Yeah. It's certainly a satisfying one.
Gemma is here, as is Kenneth, and I thought I saw somebody else on there, but no, it's just the 3 of them in the chat at the moment. So welcome to all of you. How has your time been? Yesterday I did a stream, which is unusual for me on a Friday, but it was my YouTube anniversary yesterday. I marked 7 years on the channel being alive and open. So I thought I'd do a stream of the kayak VR game, which was quite relaxing. Unfortunately, due to the music in the game, it's all been copyrighted, so it's not monetized anymore. There you go. Can't have it all. Hopefully the couple of super chats that went through still that make their way to me. I don't know exactly how that works. I think it just means that the ads and things are not going to run on it. So
yeah, that was always my impression. But yeah, it's not sure.
I'll find out in a couple of days when I see if I've got any funds coming from them or not. But yeah, basically, as ever, we're just going to continue with some of this. We'll be power washing probably in slightly different areas, so you might not see anything of him.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't see him. He's over there somewhere.
Yeah, I went to the opposite end.
It's right in the far side. I don't know. How far does the water get? It doesn't get that far, does it? No. So, yeah, as ever, this is a Powerwash Simulator game, so it's not very attention of intensive, shall we say. So if you've got any questions, observations or anything, put them in chat. There's a very good chance that one or both of us will see it and respond. If you do want to make sure you get heard, then that's where super chats come in handy. It pings in my heroes and I definitely hear it and respond to it. But yeah, normal chat is generally pretty slow on these, so feel free to ask any questions, comments, observations, heckling.
Yeah.
Anything you like, come along, give us something to talk to, someone to talk about. And yeah, other than that, we'll just fairly quietly clean up the town, because that's what we've been hired to do.
Yeah, and oh boy, Muckingham needs it.
Oh, it really does. It's a filthy, filthy, filthy place.
Yeah.
Why is this not clean? I forgot to done the top of it. There we go. Get the door either. Why is the door not done? Oh, there we go. That's that as well. Right. Can't go down the tunnel that further than that. Notice that the dirt stops right where these boards are boarded up as well. Very strange.
Yeah.
Let's go for
broken.
long extension. Audio and video are working great, says Mark. Thank you very much for letting me know. I hope that track isn't live. I don't think so. There's a lot of water being thrown around it. So I think we would have found out by now if it was.
Well, I mean, it's boarded up at both ends, so I don't think a train's coming through. And yeah, even if they're dead, I doubt that there would be any chance of a train actually working, as there's too much crap on the rails. There would be no connection.
Well, it's not so much the trains that we need to worry about; it's the electricity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's live. But if either of us starts sparking, then you'll know it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that there was a blue line running down the middle of this wall.
Yeah, these walls are so badly corroded and covered that they really have no idea what they look like.
I mean, there is electricity because the lights are working. Yeah, I would suggest not using the find dirt button because otherwise you burn your retinas out.
Yeah.
Some of this is quite stubborn dirt as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of rust on this gate for the stairs that haven't put a lot of time into them. I don't have any of the anti-rust soaps or anything in my inventory.
No, I don't think they give us any on this.
Yeah.
Just cleaned like 3 or 4 meters of track, and the line on the track is still full. Dirt line. Alright, I'm gonna walk the line. It's the top of the line. So Powerwash Simulator has just released the next of their downloadable content, the Alice in Wonderland pack, which I will be picking up. We will be playing at some point.
Yeah.
The trouble with the packs like this main level is you can't play them in more than 2 players unless you finish them and then play them again, which is what I did with the Warhammer packs. I finished all of them except the last one, which is huge. And we played through that in like free play, which I think we'll probably do with the others as well. I'll pick up the Alice pack and play it on my own in my downtime to sort of unlock it, as it were. And then at some point, when the 3 of us are around and we're not doing Planet Craft or anything else, we can dip in and do a little bit of that from time to time, because that looks like it's quite good fun.
Yeah.
It's very different. These are sort of realistic, but not really. With the Alice one, there's much more primary colours and fanciful, rather than realistic.
As it should be. I mean, it's Wonderland, so.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very much in fitting. I watched a little bit of the developer plays thing that was on the Steam page, and he was playing through one of the Alice levels, and he was talking about different DLCs available and what he'd like to do, and he was saying that he's got loads of ideas as to things that they'd like to make as downloadable content, like a theme pack, But a lot of them, you think that would be really good, but when you come to actually work on it and plan it, it's like, no, that wouldn't be very good at all.
Well, at least
So,
they're giving it that kind of thought. They're not putting stuff out that isn't necessarily going to be.
Yeah, they're certainly not just throwing, licenses at it and doing nothing. I did see some people were somewhat unhappy about the Warhammer DLC in that there's no environments; it's all vehicles. And it's like, yeah, I suppose it would be quite nice to do environments, but I don't know that there are environments.
Yeah, I mean, the environments are purely what the players create.
I mean, you could have the big thing that it all happens in.
The
cathedral-y type thing is in an environment, but you don't have to clean it. But it would be quite nice if it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got to be difficult. I think we're talking about Doctor Who as a theme.
That could be interesting.
Which obviously for the British people that like that sort of thing, that'd be great. But for other nationalities, it would be more confusing than anything else, I think, if you haven't seen or are aware of.
Doctor is massive around the world.
Yeah, but yeah, I suppose it is more now than it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was a massive Who fan since high school, so yeah, I mean, it's been 40 years that I've loved it, but yeah, it's definitely since the whenever they restarted it with Eccleston.
Yeah.
It
what they did call the new Who,
and has been just absolutely massive.
Apparently, the new one has been another reboot. It's another restart. They called it season 1.
Yeah, it's just a naming thing though, so I don't know why.
No, because the story continues, and it's still, he's aware of his past existences and things. And I don't know. As you say, it's just the naming to not want to upset people that are new to it, maybe.
Well, I mean, the previous ones that were always using the British naming convention of series. Now it's seasons, so maybe that.
Yeah, I suppose so. He's going more global. I must admit, for that, I do prefer the American terminology.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense to me.
A season
series
being
is the entirety
a
of
thing,
the show.
a series is the entire show, yeah.
Yeah.
That does make more sense to me than it being series 3 or whatever. But
like a season of the year. It's just a thing that goes.
Yeah. The Bobbins is in, saying hello. There. So, yeah, how are you all in chat? Are you doing all right? Have you been watching the football? England were playing a little while ago. I don't know how well they did. General, let me know if they won or lost or anything interesting happened. I don't think anything interesting happened because it was football. But
yeah. Somebody fall over and pretend it was a life-shattering injury?
Yeah, they accidentally got touched by another blade of grass and acted like their legs falling off.
Yeah. That's one thing that just utterly baffles me. I'm like, what? Is this like a brush for professional wrestling now?
Yeah. bits all over the place. I just pressed the button to see what the dirt level was like in the bits that I've done, and there are still streaks that I can't see. Whether that's just because I can't see, or because
Yeah. It's not
they're blending in with the walls and things. But yeah, I won't do it that way because that's just painful.
Yeah. Yeah, hitting the dirt button. I did that once by accident. Went, whoa! The whole universe lights up.
Yeah, so are any of you watching PC gamers? Have you been playing anything recently? Well, not just PC gamers, consoles or anything. I only say PC because I'm playing this on the PC at the moment, and the Steam Summer Sale is on. So I'm very much thinking about other things to buy and play.
Yeah.
So if you do have suggestions, let me know. Obviously things just for the fun of it, or things that you think might stream well. Single player or multiplayer for, you know, when I play with the guys. If you've got a favourite game, let us know what it is. While we're at it, have you got a favourite TV show or book or film? Give us something to read while we're hosing down these huge walls full of muck. Jeff Jefferson, I think Jeff's been in here highlighting stuff. He's been cleaning off his own name. Does like to add his own graffiti and clean.
Yeah, I noticed that he wrote some stuff on the walls and sides.
Ding.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to find a simple little thing just to get a ding out of it.
Yeah, some of these lights have just been walking past all the dirt, but just cleaning off the lights when I come to them, just so we can see better.
Yeah. Yeah, true. It is cool that it actually does help improve the visibility.
You know, we're across the advertising board, but it's not dinged. There it goes. Went down a little bit lower than I thought it did. England won on penalties, says Gemma. That's like only just winning, isn't it? So people will be both happy and sad and saying they were rubbish.
Yeah, that seems to be just a sports thing in general. Could have been better.
I think their last game that they won, they only just won. They were losing when regulation time finished. It went into like injury time or whatever, and they managed to pull back, equalise, and then get the winning goal. They were saying on the radio that it wasn't a good performance, but there are no photographs on the scoreboard. So the fact that the scoreboard said we won 2-1, there's no history to it as to, yeah, we only just won.
Yeah.
You know, we were going to lose in another 30 seconds or something, but, you know. Oh, I found a poster for the Helter Skelter that we did the other time.
Oh.
Advert for the fun fair. Christopher, no more football talk. No, that was it. I've just found out the score and finished it. That's all. That's all. I won't talk about it anymore. I don't know when the next match is, but it's going to be another week or so, isn't it? I don't want to turn around because I know this wall's still got loads to do, but I know there's another wall over the other side and all the bit in the middle, and I might stop doing this wall in a minute and come and do just the middle bit. Purely because my brain's starting to go to sleep doing this wall.
Yeah, this is a level I really wish we could have like half a dozen people in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer the big wide open rather than the tricky fiddly bits that you've got to get from just the right angle. So at least with this you can, you know, step back after half hour and see what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Admittedly it's only 17%, but it's something to look back and see a, you know, stretch of wall.
I think for me it's just the huge expanse of wall that we're dealing with. It's like, you know, another big one was like the skateboard park. I liked that one, and that was also really big. But that one felt more interesting than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the stuff that I've got.
Yeah, I was just looking around at what's, you know, doesn't feel like much, does it? But
yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Wednesday at 8 PM is our next one, says Gemma. Yeah. I'll be streaming then. So yeah, anybody in chat? Do you got any ideas, thoughts? What would be your DLC for the Powerwash Simulator? Is there a movie series or book series or anything you would think would make a good level? I can't promise to have it made or anything, but you know.
Yeah.
What would be of interest? Star Trek comes to mind because it's naturally shiny.
Yeah.
So seeing a filthy Enterprise and having to clean that, but I don't know that. I don't think it would work because I don't think it would ever get dirty. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Star Wars, however,
would be dirty but wouldn't look right clean.
No, I think having an X-wing, plus the scale works a little better for this.
Well, yeah, that's true. I was thinking more along the Star Trek being you could do the breach or something, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be like something from Lower Decks.
Yeah. A lower decks level would be great. That'd be really fun. Get a play an ensign cleaning up the holodeck after some particularly raucous party.
That'd work. It's probably been in an episode. It sounds familiar.
It has, yeah. It was, at least they were cleaning out the biofilters from the holodeck.
Yeah, that was it.
Makes me sad this coming season's the last one for Lower Decks.
Yeah, I did hear that.
It was
lots of Trek that's not actually happening now. Or...
Yeah. It's the best of the current Trek shows. The only one that treated canon as actually existing.
Yeah. Those old scientists.
Yeah. Everything else just sort of acts like the original, all the stuff that came before was just a suggestion rather than actually what happened.
Yeah, when Discovery came out, I was sort of nonplussed by it. It didn't strike the chord. It got better. I haven't actually watched the last season of it yet, but
yeah, I haven't bothered with like the last 2 seasons. It's just not good. I like Saru and Tilly, but they're not enough to bring me in.
The Orville I quite enjoyed. I think that was more Trek than Trek.
Yeah, it's absolutely a better Trek than anything that Paramount was putting out. Except maybe Lower Decks.
Why is this bench not clean yet? Is it? No, the other bench is different. So why is this bench not? Maybe a bit's down the back there. Oh, it was down there where I found it. This one's not done yet. This one's definitely not done yet.
Have you seen the new Icon series Lego set that they shared?
Jaws.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm I was never a big Jaws fan. I was a bit young when it came out first time, and I've seen it, I'm aware of it, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick the boat out of a lineup.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite films. I saw it when it first came out when I was little, and that's what gave me my love of movies. So this is very exciting for me. I think they really nailed it. Orca looks great. They even got the little jowls on the shark.
Yeah. Power washing at an aircraft museum could be interesting, says Shillard.
Oh, yeah.
With all their legs, spiders would be good at football, says Mark. Katie would love a Harry Potter one, says Gemma. Yeah, Harry Potter theme would be quite good. Almost too much to choose from though, really, isn't there? Yeah, when we started this level the other day, I was a bit over-enthusiastic. I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, it's all clean and flat tiles and things. But it's bigger than I realised.
Yeah, because I remember doing this level just playing it solo, and it took forever. I just kind of slogged through it so that way I could get to other stuff that seemed more fun. I like new vehicles particularly and stuff like that. And this level just, it's just such a slog. Especially doing it solo. With a couple people doing it, it certainly helps.
Yeah, I mean, even two people doing it, it's I would say half the effort, but for me it's less than half the effort because you're better at it than I am. So, yeah, it certainly takes the edge off. I do like the reflections in this game, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this tile floor, particularly whenever you get that cleaned off, and it's just so shiny, and you can see the lights in it. You know, they put a lot of work into, how this looks. It's definitely stylized.
Yeah, it's not photoreal, but it's real enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they found a really good balance between realism and creative.
Need to get on top of that. There we go. I forgot there's a ceiling as well. Get a bit more to do on this, and I can't find it. Probably not on the top. Just bolts. Could be anywhere. There we go. .5% of the way through. Yeah, an aircraft museum with obviously lots of different aircrafts in it. And a museum would be quite good.
Yeah, even a natural history museum. For
Yeah, yeah,
skeletons.
dinosaur bones.
Yeah. That's something they
Quite
wouldn't
cool.
have to get a whole bunch of licensing for.
No, they haven't done anything skeleton related with bones, have they? I can recall.
Not that I can think of, no. I think that actually would be a fun idea. I don't mind the licensed stuff, but I don't think it's really necessary for the game.
No,
It's
but
more of a
I can see it as
bonus
being bringing in new customers. If you're,
Yeah.
you know, only worried about Back to the Future, or if you're
Mhm.
crazy about Back to the Future, then
Yeah. it's a
how
way
nice to hear that there's a pack for a game that, you know, lets
Yeah.
you wander around and explore the vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go in and power wash the DeLorean. I don't have that one. I'm not even sure what else is in it.
That one's quite good. It's got the DeLorean. It's got Doc Brown's truck,
Okay.
the DeLorean, and the time traveling train.
Oh, it's got the train. Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it's got the clock tower and the hollow theatre
Oh.
externals. Although the clock tower's got an internal bit with a clock tower bit on it.
That's pretty cool. Sounds like a really nicely put together set there.
The DeLorean is one of those, I assume the train is as well. It's not big, but there's lots of fiddly bits in obviously the engine bay.
Yeah.
Not overly helpful when it tells you what bit you haven't done as well. Although I did find out, someone told me in one of the comments that if you bring up the PDA and select it, the bit you haven't done, it will make it flash in the real world.
I remember you.
So
showed
if you
something
select
like
it
that
from
on
the
streams.
PDA list, it will actually show you where it is if you're looking
Yeah,
at it.
what the component is.
So you don't have to know what, the left flux capacitor relay
Yeah.
switch or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. They could be talking about a thing that you just don't know what that is describing.
Yeah.
Especially if it's using something in universe.
done, but that's how bit that wasn't.
Just wondering, you know, how usable are some of the designs, you know, can get like close enough to not be sued by a manufacturer.
Yeah.
You know, something like the space shuttle should be perfectly available to use, or, you know, Wright Flyer
Well,
or something
they did
like
the
that.
Mars rover, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's a public domain design because it's NASA. You know, if they do like the Blackbird or something, then
Yeah.
you might have to look into licensing or something along those lines, or, you know, any aircraft that's a specific make and model from a manufacturer.
Yeah.
You know, NASA stuff they can use all they want because that's public domain. So space shuttle would be cool.
Saturn 5.
Yeah.
Be bigger than people expect it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe even like just a whole like display of the moon landing. So you've got the little launch vehicle and all that sort of thing.
Although, if you did the Saturn 5, you'd probably have to have it laying down.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the scaffolding would have to be...
Oh yeah, the scaffolding would be just ridiculous. And if you fell off of it, you're going to be falling for like 2 minutes and then have to climb back up again.
Cleaning a fishing boat, maybe. Is it the bobbins? Yeah, you could do a Jaws theme one, yeah.
In the regular game, actually, a fishing boat is my next job I've got. It's whenever I do solo play again.
I don't know how many levels there are.
I don't know. They keep adding more, so I know that after I first got it, I had finished out all the levels
I'd finished it, and then all of a sudden there was more.
Keep up for a while, but then they just kind of they overtook my ability to keep up.
Apparently there is the Trident tip is the one to use. It's the best one in the game, and I can I've nearly got enough stars to unlock it in the shop.
Yeah, I haven't played it solo mode in long enough that I don't even know what I've got as far as my personal character resources. I'll have to start it up at some point and take a look at that.
It's looking better now than it did when we started, so that's,
Oh yeah.
you know, we're not going to get it finished tonight, though.
No.
Probably not even going to get it finished next time, because we're only
Session.
a third of the way through.
Yeah.
I think it was 9% when we started tonight, so... And as we know, the last couple of percent can take as much as the first 10%.
yeah, finding those little fiddly bits you didn't see can definitely take a little while.
Yeah, hopefully on this one it won't be so bad with fiddly bits because it's
Yeah.
all massive. It'll just be,
Yeah.
you haven't done this wall. The wall is
These
12,
big,
you know,
flat.
12 yards long, but there's one little bit you haven't done on it somewhere. Good luck
Yeah.
finding it.
Check all the corners, edges and stuff.
See, I thought this place looks lovely. I just pressed the show me dirt button and there's patches.
Everything just lights up and blinds you.
It's not quite blinding now, but it's definitely patches all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So quite big patches. I don't know if that's because it's just blending or if it's because I can't see properly. It could be a combination of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen a number of times where I thought something was just painted a color and nope, that's rust
Yeah,
on
it would
or
be
something
nice
like
if you
that.
could change the colour of the show dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if it's on a yellow background, orange background, then you just can't
Yeah.
see what it is.
It's not a benefit, yeah.
It'd be nice if you could select it to go, you know, orange or blue or green, and select from a couple of different colours. Dorkosaurus is in, saying hello. Powerwash Enterprise would be a good option, says Gillard. Yeah, as you say, there'd have to be a reason. The Enterprise itself would be too big. You could do a shuttlecraft in the
Yeah.
docking bay. Shuttlecraft are allowed to get dirty as well, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's any number of missions that could... That would be kind of cool.
Moving ladders around. I can tell because a ghost ladder just appeared in front of me.
Yeah, it was, in the way I was trying to clean off the strip of floor here.
Oh yeah, you end up with the dirt ladder underneath it.
Mm-hmm. Which actually is a little piece of realism I kind of like, that you have to move the
Yeah.
equipment out of the way.
Okay, go up and do a bit more in the middle. The one thing I would take exception to in this is that the reflections look lovely, but they don't respond to the geometry properly. You get reflections of things when there are pillars in the way and things like that.
Yeah.
They sort of decided there probably should be a reflection here, so we'll put one in without really thinking about how that reflection would work.
Yeah. Or where light sources actually are.
Or if those light sources are covered in gunk or not.
Yeah.
So I'm getting reflections on the shiny floor of the lights in the ceiling, which are covered in mud.
Mm-hmm. Later update, they might decide to fix some of those things.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think
really a
adding
game breaking
real-time shadows and things would be a bit too much for them.
Yeah. The game certainly turned out to be a success, so I imagine there's going to be all sorts of improvements over time.
Ah, yeah, I'm sure.
It's already a fair bit different from what it was when it first came out.
And who would have predicted that it would be at all popular?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody had a just crazy idea for a video game. I think just the execution was so good. Just finding that balance of relaxation and not quite like puzzle type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice to have some more relaxing things. All the pillars on the side. Section.
The darker surfaces do make it more difficult to spot the dirt. Spark.
Yeah.
Certain surfaces are difficult to see the dirt on anyway, and some of the surfaces are difficult to see the dirt on with the dirt locator on. I mean, that one's easy to see. There's big peaks that still see. Although looking up or down, sometimes getting the angles right and moving a thing around is difficult. Now there is a button to sort of free up the camera. I don't remember which one it is now, but I can. I don't remember. There is a button somewhere. That one. There you go. So I can lock the camera and just free up the cleaning thing. But it doesn't feel right to me. It probably streams better because it's not doing so much. But it doesn't feel right. My first-person shooter genes are not letting me play like this for any length of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. one panel, so it should clean up. I'm gonna get a ding on this. There we go. Remember when the werewolf got into the underground in American Werewolf in London? I've never seen it. I'm aware of the film, but never seen American Werewolf in London. Not the genre of film that appeals to me.
Time, though. Yeah, I don't actually remember that particular scene. Probably one I should revisit again. It's classics. Deserves to be rewatched now and again.
Right, I think I'm getting close to the end now. At least the end of, being bothered to stream tonight. So find something that you want to finish doing and finish doing it.
Okay.
We'll call that a night.
Here, I'll finish up.
I think I'll do this bit.
Ding out of it.
There. Box apparently is annoying me. There we go. So yeah, there's lots more to do, but it's nicer, isn't it? We've done some.
Yeah. There.
Definitely feels like we've done something.
There's section 4. Oh yeah, this already looks way better.
Yeah, this end looks quite nice. So here, I'm going to do this last bit up to this pillar. So yeah, we shall return to this at some point. Pretty much when there's only two of us can make a Saturday night, then we'll come along and do some more power washing. When there's three of us, we'll do some different power washing, or the escape simulator room, or Planet Crafters. We've got lots of games that need the three of us. So
yeah.
We will get back to it. But for now, once I've done this little section here, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. Do let us know your thoughts and wishes and observations and everything. Leave a note now in chat, or say when it's actually a video. Leaving a comment on a video is always appreciated. Anyway, YouTube likes it when we get content interaction. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Hit the like.
Yeah, hit like and subscribe and leave a comment and things. Even if the comment just says, thanks for streaming, you were rubbish, or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, leave a comment and we'll see you for more of this next time, or something else, depending on who's available. So, thank you all for watching. Great stream again, says Gemma, but she's biased, so you can't always trust what she says. So, thank you very much. We'll see you soon. That's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Good night.
Night, everybody. Thanks.